Hello, I'm Vicki LaRoe with Create and Adorn. Thank you so much for selecting this video and joining me today. On this channel, we are all about showing you how to make modern, fashion-forward jewelry for yourself at home. Each week, I share new jewelry designs, kits, techniques, tips, ideas from my multiple decades in the jewelry making / bead industry. We are still kind of new to this channel and our online space, so we are building our community here. We would love to have you join our community of bead babes, and so if you'd like to do that, I hope you'll consider subscribing. This week I do have a new design to share and some new components, and kind of like I mentioned, if you're new to our channel, each week I share a new design and I try to have it available as a kit to purchase. I owned a big, beautiful bead store for many, many decades where we offered a lot of really high-end jewelry making materials, semi-precious gemstones and pearls and high-end chains and stuff like that. But our classes were also based about or on more modern on-trend jewelry. And so now moving into an online space, I'm taking those same classes and developing them as kits so that people can order them online. And then each week I'm kind of presenting them in a new video here. And then you can go to our website and order them if you're interested. We also have a membership that I'll just leave a link in the description below. But for our members, each week they get sent in their inbox the instructions for whatever design I'm presenting that week. Has step-by-step instructions. These are also available on our website to download if you're interested as well. And then I do video tutorials for each of these projects that I'm building in a member site as well. So this is all still, like I said, just kind of coming together. So I appreciate people's patience and joining me each week. Let me first show my the new kind of project and kit for this week, and then I'm going to show a little bit about last week's as well. This should still be a pretty short video. I like to put up like kind of backgrounds against the jewelry so you can see it. I've had I'm kind of on a leather kick lately. I love leather cording, especially for summertime. It's casual, yet really cool and chic designs with it. It's very supple. I don't know, it just has a really cool kind of hip vibe, and I really, really like it. And comes in great colors. So this little bracelet is a woven chain with metallic leather that's knotted here with little dangles. This one with the gold and bronze I've had for a few years, and I really love it. It's one of my favorites. And I've been wanting to do one in silver. Oh, maybe I'll show white background. So I finally did, and it's a little different than the one I just showed you. But this one's in white and a silver chain with white metallic leather, and then the little kind of focal dangles here. And I just think it's so, so cute. So because this one's new, it's a little stiffer. Like I said, I've worn this one, so it hangs beautifully. Leather is also, it can be a little stiff at first, but it molds really beautifully to your wrist if it's a bracelet, or if you're doing like a weave with it and it seems kind of stiff, it really will mold over time and become softer and softer and more supple. So this is just going to be a little kind of gorgeous, simple bracelet. It also could be a great necklace. These little pieces of chain, these little two-inch pieces of chain, and then I've done the metallic knot in between. Well, there's no reason this couldn't be done as a necklace too, right? With just more sections and to do that little focal in front. So this is our new kit that's available. It's our Metallic Weave Bracelet, which is only $14.50, and I'll leave a discount code in the description below. It's just BeadBabe10. Get you 10% off anything you order, and we have free shipping for orders over $20. I hate sounding like a commercial. I just want to talk about jewelry. So I'm really digging this, and so I did this end a little differently. And so in the handout, I'll leave it as an option. For this one, I just had left the little knot and ends, and this one I put beads on the little knotted ends to do more of a tassel tail. Whatever you want to do. I also have like a pink metallic leather this would be cute in, so I'm going to offer some other colors. But for summertime, very chic, very, very fun, very easy. Okay, I just got in brand new components that will be gorgeous for earrings or a pendant. What I love about, I've been working so much with this, I call it kind of a satin finish or satin brushed finish of components, because they're really well made and they're really lightweight, and so you can get just a beautiful, like, large earring that's not heavy, which I really dig. So I've also been kind of on a lotus flower kick, and I've made some other ones before, but look at these beauties. So I just put these on ear wires. The earring's nothing special. I just wanted an easy way for you to see the component. So you're just purchasing if you order them, just the component. It's available in the brushed silver or gold, but earring wire gives me an easy way to show them to you. But just, I guess I don't need both of them, but just a gorgeous, gorgeous earring. And again, it's so lightweight that it's great for an earring. Look at that. But also can make obviously a fabulous pendant. And we could dangle things off it very easily or at the top like I often do. So just, yeah, so pretty. So there's one of them. Oh, and so inexpensive for this size. It's like $4.75, right? So less than $5, which is, again, such a good price. They're really great quality. So another one I got in is a little flower doodad, this little flower component with these little kind of scrolly designs. And again, it's not an earring, it's just the pendant. I just wanted an easy way to show it to you. And again, lightweight, so can be I just love these. And especially for summertime, sometimes, a necklace is too fussy, just a great statement earring, right? Like when the earring's this big, it definitely does not need a necklace. Or you can do something quite long, maybe instead. But just a big, lovely earring. And what I love about a lot of little holes, like our little filigree design like that, is you could easily put a bead on top of that, right? And weave a bead in and out with the wire, which, like I said, I just got these yesterday, or I would have done something like that. So I'll continue to play with them. But this one's also available in silver or gold. It's around the same price, $4.50. It's a little bit less, but still, what's a fabulous price for the size of these. And then the last new component I'm going to show is a little smaller, but she's just gorgeous. Now, the other two are available in silver gold. This one's only available in gold. I've mentioned sometimes on the channel this supplier only, sometimes they'll put out kind of random things that are only available in one metal color. So she's available in gold, and I keep putting it forward because I want you to see this little ring or this little opening that's right under there, under the drop, and then it has this almost beautiful filigree around it. And so you could do a drop in the center easily and drops off the bottom, or you could do mini, or you could, weave beads in and out with wire. This is a little bit smaller, right? So it still can make a gorgeous earring. But it leaves a little bit more for you to decorate if you wanted to. And I didn't write down these prices. It's around $3. I think it's like $3.50 or so. Anyway, still always a great price, and you have your discount code, of course. So those three new components, I'll just put them up here again, and they're let me try to picture them in the thumbnail even. And these two are also available in gold. Oftentimes when I try a new piece or new finding, I get it only in the one metal, so I can make sure. Oh, I do have another new piece. They sell a really pretty ball head pin that I get from them that matches the ear wires, but they're out of them. So instead, I ordered it's more of a decorative end, I guess is a way to say it. So I'll try to, so it's a ball, but like a flat spacer and a ball. So I hope you can kind of see that. I did, so they're really pretty. So like here's maybe one there. Let me try a different background. And we'll try flat black. Well, anyway, it makes a really pretty finish on the bottom. I love a ball head pin, but this is really pretty. Just kind of make a different, slightly different kind of finish on it. Or add a little extra to it. There's the gold one. So these are both in silver and gold. Isn't that pretty? And I just did a glass pearl on these, so easy peasy. You know what else is cool? So they're the same price as the ball head pins, which is a pack of 10 for $2.95. So I couldn't believe they were the same price. So I'm loving them. So I do have new head pins. Also, I forgot about that. Very exciting. So all those new pieces are available on the website, and so I'll leave a link as well as the new kit. And then the pieces I have on, this little starfish, or it's actually called the sea star when I was Googling it, because it's not a fish. So when I do new kits, I don't often do sets, because, well, I'm not a big fan of matchy-matchy, but also it's not up to me to determine what you want to wear with what. And like I said, mini earrings look great on their own, and mini necklaces. This is our little sea star necklace, and she's so pretty. It's long. Like, this is what I love for summer. A long pendant, right? Really casual, and super chic. And then it does have a little earring that's slightly matchy, not super, but a little bit, right? So it's a little starfish or sea star with clusters. I've done the Egyptian freshwater pearls and little crystals there. And so this one is available as a set. Just, I really had made it just as a kind of fun sample to show what you could do with these little sea stars because they were new. But oftentimes and all these pieces are available individually, right? The ring, that big silver ring, this chain, the ear wires, they're all available individually. But oftentimes, I know at least for my customers, they like to have the kit because then they just know they don't have to worry about, if they really liked this design, they don't have to worry about finding these tiny Egyptian seed pearls and the right size crystal and the right size head pin for it and blah, blah, blah. Because these all take a 24 gauge head pin because it's real pearl. This is also, I used a really beautiful high quality pearl, the drop there. So you could choose to buy them separately, but oftentimes, like I said, people like to do a kit because then they don't have to worry about it. And the kit for her is, I don't know, $30 before your discount, which is a great price. It's only, less than $15 for each piece. So I think that's great. So I love wearing these longer pieces, and I pay a lot of attention to trends that are going on, and this is still what's layering a lot of kind of lighter, delicate pieces is still really, really popular. And you could definitely make this shorter if you wanted to. The chain that comes with the kit is 3 feet, 36 inches, so it's pretty long. You could make it as short as you wanted and add a clasp to it or not. But that kit's still available. And then the little tree of life that I'm wearing that has a little pearl on it is also available as a set. And she comes with these earrings too. And it was out of stock because this little 3-ring component, so sans pearl, so without the pearl, this is actually a component that I have on my website that has all 3 rings in it. But they were discontinued or out of it, and so I then also was out of it on the website, but they have them back in stock, only in silver though. But so I can do a few of these kits again. With all these kits, if you follow the channel or a member, there's always a very limited number that I can do, right? And then when they sold out, they're gone. So that's why if you go to the website, it's always changing all the time. It may not look like there's a ton of kits. There's probably, I don't know, less than 10 at any given time. Probably less than that. Just, again, because there's a limited number and we sell out of them. But this is a really pretty set as well. And that's a little shorter, but you could wear it longer if you wanted to. Okay, let me put my little sea stars back in. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show is the other design I shared last week, which was our sparkling spiral. Right, she's so pretty, and it's available in silver or gold. And the silver one comes with like an assortment of kind of gray and silver crystals, and the gold one comes with different blacks and metallic black kind of gunmetal crystals. You could change them out and do whatever you wanted, of course, but I just wanted kind of a neutral. That kit is really affordable. It's like $11.50 or something, and it also includes the dowel. And so the spiral is made around the dowel, and the kit comes with it. It has this cute little handle, and I kind of did it quickly last week, but I wanted to demo it a little bit slower because I made the handout, and it's a little bit of a tricky one. You know, most of these kits, on the handout, I'll list what tools you need, what materials are needed, the skill level needed, and the technique I'm using, but the level, and most of the time, the level's either kind of all or beginning. This one's really what I would consider advanced. So when you're making this this component doesn't come with the earring. You have to make it yourself, and it's a little tricky. So it comes with the dowel, and it also comes with a foot of practice wire, which allows you to practice it twice before you would use the actual beautiful wire that comes in your kit. But the one reason I don't do techniques in these weekly videos is because they take a long time. Our tutorials for projects are over half an hour, most of them. So, but I wanted to kind of show this one again because she's tricky. So it's a 6-inch piece. I'm right in the middle of the 6-inch piece. I'm going to cross it over the dowel. Then I'm just going to use my hands. You could use pliers to wrap the rest of the wire tightly around the dowel and kind of squish it together in a little coil. Right, there she is. So when I pull her off, that's how jump rings are made, FYI. So when I pull her off, this is what I have. So what I'm going to do with it is gently pull it until it's about 2 inches or 1.5 inches or so. I really like using my hands more than I do the plier. I just feel like I have a little more control with it. So I'm going to pull it out, and I try to pull it evenly until I've got about, like I said, about 2 inches or so. So just a little coil. With my round nose pliers, I'm going to grab at about the middle of the round nose pliers. So in the bigger, kind of larger part. But I'm also right in the center of this little coil. Okay. I'm going to roll this in tiny movements to make a loop that's doubled. Sorry, this is why techniques videos take so long, because that is not a very well made loop. Okay, but it's doubled over, right? So I've made this loop in the center twice. See how it's doubled over? Okay. I'm going to keep the round nose pliers in the loop I made in that doubled loop. And I'm going to pull the top part of the coil into the bottom section of it. And wrap it around, and kind of wrapping the coils of that top section in between the coils of the bottom section. Right? And then you can finesse it a little bit. Right? Okay. And you can, like I said, finesse it, play with it to get it to fall in there. So it takes some practice and kind of playing with it to get her to be spaced out evenly. Okay. And then the ends, I'll show the finish. You make the very ends into a loop, and I would cut one a little bit higher, and I show all that on the handout. Let's see if I can show kind of the back of this, right? So I've cut one, they're about a 1/2 inch apart, and then I make the little loops on the bottom, and then there's chain in the middle that I hang off for the other ones. But getting this little spiral doodad is a bit of the challenge. And I know it's 20 minutes. You could turn it off if you want to, but I'm going to show it one more time. Here's another piece of wire. What I should have done is coiled these up ahead of time, because most people can figure this part out, right? Coil. Pull her out. Plane it out. About 2 inches or so. Round nose pliers. Right in the middle of the coil, or about the middle. In tiny movements, I'm making a doubled loop, making a loop. And you're making it again. So it's doubled over. So I've got 2 of them. I'm holding the pliers still in that loop. I'm going to bring the top piece of the coil into the bottom one. Bring her down. It's hard to do away from me. And I'm wrapping it into that bottom section. This one turned out a little funky. And wrapping those coils in between them. So this one did not turn out really well. They probably wrapped it the wrong direction. Wasn't paying attention. These are the ones I had worked on for the handout, though. And here's one that's kind of more or less finished. Right, so I'm pulling that wire down and taking that coil and literally wrapping the top half into the bottom half, and then finessing it and playing with it until lining it pretty. And then I cut the bottom. I make loops on the bottom one, and then I'll cut the higher one to be the right length, and I'll then make a loop and dangle those there. So I hope that helps a little. It really just takes practice. Thank you for joining me this week. My daughter Sophie and I have a live stream soon with our kumihimo, leather kumihimo, which is so cool. That's all sold out. I'm shipping all those kits out this week, but it's going to be really fun. It's on Saturday, June 6th at 1 o'clock on our YouTube channel. And I am not sure if there'll be a video next weekend. I have shoulder surgery on Thursday. So if I can get a video made before that I can show next Saturday, I will try to do that. Otherwise, I end up showing some other technique videos or something like that. But when we do that live, when we do the live, this is mostly Sophia anyway. I'll walk her through all the finishing of it, but she'll do all the weaving for it. But my pending surgery is why I kind of haven't kind of promoted this channel full force and went crazy with marketing and everything yet. I wanted to wait till my surgery was passed and healed, and then we can go for it. So again, thank you for joining me. I hope that you will subscribe if you have not already. If you could give the video a like, I remembered. I would appreciate that very much. That helps the channel as we grow here. Thank you again. Please stay safe in these crazy times and go out there and sparkle brightly like the star that you are. Peace.